Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today I want to do a little bit of a talk on Trece Martires and the general area around here as an expat location, okay? I've had a lot of people ask me, about living around here, what I think about it, and as you guys know, I like it around here. It gives you kind of the best of both worlds here. As you can see around me, I can go for a walk in this park and I don't have hardly anybody in here. Almost any day I come over here, you barely see a person walk by me in here. I get this whole place to myself. And it's kind of a beautiful place, I wish they put some chairs in here. That'd be nice. It's a place that you could sit and cut some videos or whatever, or talk or chat with some friends or have a cup of coffee or something. It'd be great, But anyway, guys, I just want to throw out there about this. Some of you guys that have been asking me about Trece Martires, General Trias, Das Marinas, Imus, those places all around me, are they good for living in? And yes, I think Trece Martires especially is probably an excellent area to live in. You couldn't ask for a better place to choose because of just the location. You're near everything. You're near Manila. And I've gone into this before for some people. You're near Manila. You're near hospitals. You're near food. You're not far from MOA. You can just hop on a bus and go to MOA. It's probably just a bus and a taxi ride. It's not that far. You have a decent mall in Trece. You have an excellent mall over in Das Marinas, which we can just jump on a jeepney from my house and go door to door almost, literally, to Das Marinas from where I live. Because the jeepneys that pass by go directly to Das Marinas, SM Pala Pala, okay? And then they come back and they turn around and they go right up my street again. So guess what? I can get off right in front of my home, and it's nice. And we have a good food market here, fruit market, fish market, meat market. We have two great supermarkets, actually probably about 3 or 4 good supermarkets right here in town. We have SM, and then we have Walter Mart, and there's a couple other smaller ones. They're not as good, but they're decent. They're okay, And we have a lot of smaller malls too. We have furniture stores, and we have those furniture makers guys right in town too, so you can have furniture made decent, and the way whatever you want, you just tell the guy and he'll make it for you. And that's a good thing to have that, And the best thing about our area here is that right now, rents are cheap. And that's the best part. Because, like I've showed my rentals here around here, the one bedrooms. I'm still looking for 2 and 3 bedrooms around here. They're around, but they're in these places like these gated communities. And the gated communities are not letting people in because of the current restrictions going on and stuff like that. The people in there just don't want people walking around looking for rentals or whatever. So it's harder for me to get into these places to find these. And I know you guys are chomping at the bit for me to show a couple of those, and it's really, really difficult for me to find those. And if I find them and I can get in there and get permission to get in, and they tell the guard at the gate, hey, let this guy in so he can come in here and take a look at the rentals that we have, I'll definitely do some videos on it, and we'll see if we can get some of those out there for you guys, because I know you guys are wondering. But let me just say this. If you come here and you're looking, prices start at about 7,000 pesos, okay? 7,000 pesos will get you a 2-bedroom in a gated community, beautiful place, and get you started over here. And from about, 10,000 pesos on up, you can get a 3-bedroom in a gated community, and with a pool too in most of these places, not all of them. And you get a pool, and usually it's a per use fee you pay for the pool, like I've told you guys before. But that's in this area, okay? Now when you go north of here and you get into Angeles, all bets are off. Subic, there are places up there you can get them, but it gets harder, especially around Subic and stuff like that, to find these places for the lower cost, And I highly recommend that you guys go feet on the ground, ask around. Whoa, I don't know what that was. But anyway, feet on the ground, you walk around, and it's just the best way to find a place. And you can find some decent quality homes over here, really, really sweet deals. And it's best to send your girlfriend out first to find these places. Maybe send her out with another girl, and have her take pictures or whatever. And if you go back to these places, and I've said this before in some of my other videos, if you go back to these places and they see that you're an American and they go up on the prices, just walk away. Let them know what it's like to be treated like that. Say, listen, I'll pay you every month, but don't go up on me after a year or something like that. Make sure you get like a good lease or something, and see if you can get the lease extendable at the same price. Have that written into the agreement or whatever, and you can have stuff like that written into the lease agreements. Have it be a renewable lease or whatever. And just be careful, because some of these guys see you as like a walking, talking ATM machine, and they think, well, this guy's got money, And don't ever let these people know that you have money. Don't ever let them know. Just keep your landlord in the dark, unless you know your landlord pretty well or something like that. Just don't. I'm lucky. I have a good landlord. We look out for her. And she happens to be like a friend of the family's and stuff like that. And she's actually a relative of my girlfriend. So we look out for her, and she looks out for us. We got her back, and she's got ours all the time. And she knows if she ever needs us, she can come to us for something, and, we help her out. And guys, if you pay in advance, you can negotiate these, but make sure you get a receipt. But in my area, you're going to find some good places. There's some decent, excellent places. And the location has a little bit of everything. Like I said, you're not far from the beaches. You're probably about, half hour, 45 minutes away from some of the beaches, and maybe a little bit more for some other beaches, and maybe if you want to get out to Batangas, you're not too far. You're not too far from Tagaytay. Tagaytay is just a hop, skip, and a jump. I'm just a jeepney ride away from Tagaytay, which is really nice, and I actually enjoy that. I like going over there sometimes, just to have a nice day over there and relax a little bit and just take it easy. It's just makes for a nice day, and that's the best part about this area is, man, the first year I was here, we were always going places. We were going to MOA, we were going to walk around Manila. I was going with church groups to go help people up in Manila on the streets. We were going to Ternate, we were going to Tanza Oasis. I was going for rides with relatives and friends and stuff like that, and just scoping out the area, and it was very enjoyable, And now with things going on because of the current issues going on in the world, it is a little bit different. It does kind of put a damper on everything. But when things open back up again, it'll be good to see all these things reopen if they do, and to be able to travel again more. And I can travel now, but like I said, a lot of these places aren't what they were before because of the restrictions and the cutbacks and everything else. And I'm sure it's that way in the United States too. But anyway, guys, if you're thinking about coming here, definitely think about it. It's a good place. I consider this my happy place. As most of you guys know, I've done tons of videos on the Philippines, and a lot of you guys find your happy place in other places here, and some of you guys like to be on the water or on the beach, and I can understand that too. Some of you guys like to live in the provinces because you like to farm or whatever, or you like to be away from everybody and everything, and that's okay too. And it's really cheap if you can live out there, but you don't have any of the Western foods and stuff like that. So that definitely changes up things. Here, we have a lot of the Western things that you can pick up. I mean, like I said, I can get breads here and stuff like that, and a lot of that helps me survive here and be more comfortable, okay? And if I want a steak, I can order steaks from Manila. They'll ship them down frozen, and they'll be there like the next morning or the next day, and that's really, really good through Rare Foods. And I'd like to give a shout out to Rare Foods, by the way, because they're excellent, excellent, excellent company. You guys like fish, lobster, scallops, shrimp, all that stuff, good meats. Rare Foods is the way to go. If you live around Manila, they will ship right out to your home. You know. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed that video today.